It's a very unfortunate situation. I think they're trying to get out ahead of this so that there aren't more, riots, looting, loss of property, damage, or life, and control the situation.
You've been following this, Greg. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think the no justice, no peace, if you follow that, there should be peace, because right now what you're seeing is justice. And this is the great thing about that horrible, horrible tape. And why it's necessary that cameras are everywhere. I didn't see a black man killed by a white cop. I saw a man shoot another man in the back. I saw an actual act. There's no, you can't theorize. You can't come up with hypotheticals. You actually see that. Unlike talking heads like us or activists, the camera sees more than color. The camera captures the actual incident, an incident that, in my view, cannot be justified. What I saw there, and I've talked to law enforcement, it's just unbelievable that you would shoot somebody as they're moving away from you, and then supposedly, perhaps, planting evidence to make it look like you were justified. But that cop was caught because of a camera. Another cop might be exonerated because of a camera. Cameras, unlike people, are unbiased. And this is the answer. I used to be against these. I used to be against cameras because I thought that they interfered with policing. And I realize how wrong I am, because everybody can come up with their own opinion about a crime when it's not seen. But when you see that, it's...
I don't know. What would you say about Staten Island, Eric Garner?
Well, I felt horrible when I saw that. Right. That camera showed a man that was being arrested over a loose cigarette.
Yeah, well, so I'm saying that there was a camera... Yeah. And the police officers were not indicted by the grand jury. But in this case, there was a camera. I will say that sometimes you don't know the beginning before the camera's turned on.
That's true.
So you don't see everything. But in this case, I wonder what would have happened if there's not a camera. Because remember, the police officer calls in and says that he was in the scuffle with this man. The man tried to get his stun gun, and then he felt that he was threatened. Right. The Supreme Court says if you're an officer and you feel threatened, well, then you have a right to use deadly force. But there was clear from this video,
this is excessive
there was
force,
no need for deadly force in this case.